Well, hello, good evening. This is Sandra right here at Crossroads Transformation, and I am so excited that you're here. Come on in. Tonight, we're talking about goal, kick a goal. That's what I was talking about. But I think they're maybe not talking about soccer. So come in, tell me, hey, when you're hopping on, let me know where you're joining us from tonight because this is going to be goal setting, goal planning is such a hot topic. Although we're already in February, there is still time to plan and to do and set goals. Hey, how are you? Yeah, come on in. I'm just pulling up my video right here to make sure that I don't miss any comments. My video right here. See, told y'all. They'll be right there. How are you? Make sure that I set all these, that I see all these comments of y'all. Hey, I see y'all. Hello. Come on in. Hop in. Tell me where you're joining me from tonight. Hey, Deborah, welcome. If I look to the side, this is just here my little comment. If you have not on the top bar, it said that this is live broadcast. Blah, I can't even talk. Broadcasted through StreamYard. If you give StreamYard permission that I can see your name, otherwise it just says Facebook user, which I can look on my phone and I can see who is here and who is commenting, and I'm really excited. So tonight we are talking about goal planning. And you probably say, "Oh my goodness, I don't want to talk about my goals. I already did a goal setting on January 1st, what I'm going to want to accomplish. And it's February and I already passed that checklist, right? You already think, but there's always time. There's always time to set a goal for something new. There's always time to lose weight. There's always time to get more organized. There's always time to be better than you were yesterday. Hey, Kimberly, come on in, y'all. Tell me where you're joining me from tonight. I want to see how far we're reaching tonight. I'm really excited about this topic, and I know people probably said, she's talking about goal setting in February, really? It's never too late. You always can set goals. But I wanted to give you 3 simple steps that have really helped me. And so let's talk a little bit about, how do you get to a goal? Like, how do you know what goal to set? So for that to happen, you got to know what you want to do, right? Where you want to be, what kind of life you want to have, right? You want to, you got to know, hey, I love to travel and I want to go X, Y, and Z, and I have to make that much money to go on this trip. So you set a goal, right? Sitting outside, gorgeous weather. Wonderful, Vicky. Very nice, Kimberly. Wonderful. So think about it. When you set a goal, or when you think about setting a goal, are you planning on setting a goal? Because sometimes we're not getting out of the planning stage, right? Sometimes you don't even know that that's what you want. So what do we want as women? What do we want? We want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to have peace, no drama, right? We want our kids to be happy and organized, just what we like to have it. But we don't, until we figure out what we personally want in our life, what we want in our life, we really can't set a goal. Because I can tell you why. When you set a goal, if that goal does not align with you, you're not going to make it. And I know this sounds terrible, but you want to set a goal to achieve it, right? So, but you're setting yourself up for failure, really. Think about it. So when you don't know what you really want in your life, then you can really set a goal to make an impact in your life. You say, okay, Sandra, explain this more, right? Does it make sense? Do you get me here? So when you, for instance, I love to visit my family in Germany, right? Well, that requires time off. That requires for me to have some money. And that requires for me to have somebody that watches the dogs and the cats while I'm gone. Right? So just let that sink in. So when I know that, I really don't have to just set a goal, because my goal is to go to Germany. And I know I have to have enough time off to be off for 2 weeks. I have to have money to go because we want to spend some money when we're going. So you see, it's you have to mentally get prepared, one, then you have to get physically prepared, and then you have to plan for that. You have to set that goal. And when you don't know what you want to do, there's no reason to set a goal. Now you might say, okay, well, Sandra, I want to lose 50 pounds in 2023, right? Well, that's great. But how are you going to lose it? And really and truly, it's not about, I want to lose 50 pounds, but it's about, I want to be at 150 pounds and I want to feel healthier. I will sleep better. My clothes fit better. It's not just losing the 50 pounds. Hey, Christy. It's not just losing the 50 pounds. It's more about what is that feeling that it gives you when you lose that 50 pounds. When you see that number 150 on your weight scale. That's what it is about, ladies. It's like I said, and I never thought about it that way until I really said, okay, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to accomplish? So there's 3 things that you need to know. You need to know what you really want to accomplish, what you really want to do in life. What is the life that you love look like? What is the life that you want to have look like for that to fit in? Because you may be, I know this is like, I'm trying to pull these pieces together as we go. So I'm improvising in my life today, although I know what I'm talking about. So if you are, if you're going on a cruise, right? You know, or you should be reading the instructions to know that you have to bring a bathing suit. You have to bring comfortable shoes. You might need some motion sickness medicine, right? So there's all information you need to know before you travel. So and they're important, because what if you don't have any tennis shoes and just flip-flops and you're taking an excursion and you have to walk a lot and then your feet going to be hurting, right? So what do you do when the best thing to do when you are planning a trip anywhere, if it's a cruise, if it's in Germany, what do you do when you plan a trip? Give me some comments here, ladies. Let me see what you do when you plan a trip. What do you do when you plan a trip? Tell me what you do when you plan a trip. What other things did you consider? So you need to know where you want to go, right? For sure, you need to know where you want to go. Well, and there's the question, do you like beach or mountains? Do you like desert or rainforest, right? So it's all about what you like. It's all about what you want to do. So are you more the person that lays on the beach and enjoys the sun and gets sunburned? Or are you more the one that wants to hike? You make a list and go because I forget. Oh, good one. That's right. So think about, you got to know where you're going. You got to know what you need. Make a list after you find out where you're going to get that, to know what you need. Perfect. So you need to know what you have to have. What does it cost you? So there's just some requirements, right? I'm more the person that stays at the hotel and orders room service. There you go. So there's the people What to pack? Yes, Deborah, absolutely. So think about, that's one of those things where you like, if you figure out you like the beach and your husband don't like the beach, he wants to go to the mountains, then you find something that both like, right? Otherwise, you're not going to enjoy it. Join I plan a big trip at least a year ahead of time and start paying a little along. Make sure that you have enough money to book. Yes, absolutely. Love from the room service comments. Yes, Kimberly. So some trips require more planning than others, right? And some, of course, you pay in advance or you pay as you go, and absolutely. So you see all the little bits and pieces, and this is just an example. So if you have a goal that you want to move out of the country, whole different story, right? But there's also things that you need to know before you move, right? So things that you need is my first topic, right? Then things that you can do, and Kimberly just brought that up. Very good point. Make her in the paycheck room service, you are there to enjoy. That's right. So things that you need, take 100 of each paycheck and cash saving if you're not going to. Yes. Take a big trip in a year. That's right. So you plan in advance. Paycheck. That's good. There you go. So think about it. Think about what you need, right? That's your first thing. What you love to do and what you need. And then there's things that you can do tomorrow, but that also will move you forward. Think about that. Okay. The things that you can do that you can push out to tomorrow that are not super important today, to like, if you have to book a flight, you might, the price of the flight might go up tomorrow, right? So you really want to get the best price. Have to plan ahead. Absolutely. You got to plan ahead. Yes, for sure. Safely and how much it will cost and keep them there. That's right, Kimberly. So things that you need, that you love to do, right? Things that you don't have to do today that you can do tomorrow. So you don't have to pack your bag today. Like, we're 2 weeks out for our trip. My little one wants to pack tonight. Like, she wants to. So there's things that you don't have to do today. You can do them tomorrow, right? You can do them next week. You can do them 3 days before you leave. But it is important that you check, okay, what is the COVID requirements? Do you have to be vaccinated? Do you know all of that? So make a list, make a checklist. And people say, oh my gosh, I don't do checklists. But it's really important. Make a list what you're going to take. Check what the weather will be, right? So things you need to know before you travel. Things you need to know when you get there, right? And what can you do tomorrow that you don't have to do right now? Like, packing is not on the list right now. And what obstacles are in your way to reaching your goal? Number 3, what obstacles are in your way to reaching your goal? Going back to the weight loss scenario, what obstacles on your way? Well, we go out, eat fast food 3 times a week. Have to change these habits. Remember, we have talked about the habits before, where you have to change your habits. Otherwise, you're not going to get there. Absolutely. A bit of humor. Absolutely. Yes. When you tell them children you're ready to go constantly. Hey, are we there yet? When are we going? Like, okay, constant. So the 3 things, you need to know what you need when before you leave, when you go. You need to know what's that time frame, like some of you said, Christy said it, Kimberly said it. You plan in advance, you book that thing, and then you pay it as you go. So you got to know how much it's going to cost you and how you're going to pay for it, right? Do you have to make extra money to go on this trip? All those little things are very important. And then, of course, the obstacles that can happen. What if the airline, the flight is delayed because it's bad weather that day you're flying out? What if you have bad weather when you're coming back? What if there's a hurricane on the ocean where you're on your cruise? And not saying what if will keep you from what you want to do, because the what if is just it is possible. You plan for it. You're not worried about it, but you're planning for it. And when you're planning, you're prepared. Always budget extra money. Absolutely. Emergencies come up. That's right. So true. So true. So that's why I said what I said. So you plan your goal just like you would plan a trip. You plan your goal. You plan your goal to lose 50 pounds. You plan your goal to take a family vacation to Germany. You plan your goal. You want to grow your business, or you want to start a business in 2023. You plan that goal, but you have to have some things that you have to know before you can do that. And that's where it is very, very, very important. Hey, Miss Mary. That's why it's very important that you plan for your goal. Don't kick the goal. Don't kick it. We're not talking about soccer, but if you kick a goal, you're winning, right? When you kick a goal, you're winning. If you're planning for your goal, if you're planning for that, then you're winning. You know what I'm saying? It's so, so, so important that you truly plan for what can happen. Plan for your trip. Plan for that. So goal planning. Don't kick. When you kick the goal, you win. Kick a goal and you win. But everybody else that is with you, everybody else around you, everybody that is involved in that wants to win too, right? So win-win for both of us. So think about when you plan that goal, it is more likely for you to achieve that goal. It is very much so that you achieve that goal when you plan it, because you're prepared. You will be prepared. And then the next thing is when you understand that you have to have pit stops along the way. You have to have pit stops along the way. You're going to say, okay, so I'm 5 months out. I still have to pay X. Do I have enough money? Don't wait until the end and say, oh my gosh, I don't have enough money to pay it off, right? Or if you want to lose weight, there's always the certainty that one day or 1 week or 1 month, you may not lose as much money You may not lose as much weight than that you have. So really think about that. Plan that goal. They're simple but not easy. That's right, Christy. You need to have little goals along the way, and I have talked about that. And that would be my next thing that I was going to talk about. You actually have you have to check them goals. If you know it's a big goal, it's a big trip, it's a big weight loss, it's something big that you want to accomplish, then you have to break it down in smaller bites. Smaller bites. Spring cleaning. Awesome, Mary. I have this on my goal list. Spring cleaning. So, but so think about it. Plan your goal, right? And then achieve your goal because you are prepared. And then what you do pit stops along the way because you want to check in and see how you're doing with your goal. And it's so, so, so important that you have somebody to help you with that. You have an accountability partner. You have a friend that loses weight with you, that goes walking with you every day. You have somebody that supports you in your goal. I'll never know how important it is to have somebody that is in you with the race, that loves to do the same thing as you do, and that is not saying, oh, you're never going to lose my weight. Oh, I'm never going to lose your weight. Oh, you're never going to lose weight. It's the negative Nellies that you need to stay away from, like far, far, far away, like literally. I'm telling you. Oh, people say, well, Sandra, you haven't been in Germany. Why haven't you been in Germany for so long? Well, because there was money, time, and no proper planning. And when you do it, when you plan it, when you lay it out, when you look at it, it's almost like a vision board. You look at it every day. You will see and you will know what that looks like. Yes, an accountability partner is so important. I have never understood that until I had my first coach. It is like checking in every week and saying, hey, this is what I do. Yes, this is right. Yes, this is wrong. It's amazing. It's amazing when you have that. They need to have the same goal for the attitude as you do. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So think about the goals that you have. Make yourself a list. You will get this goal sheet from me. Just as a little handout today. I will post it in the group. What is it that you want to accomplish this week? What is it that you want to accomplish this week? What is it that you want to accomplish this month? Next month? What do you want to accomplish this year? Right? Think about it. I think it takes some time. We are so busy. We're moms are so busy. We're wives are so busy. We're women are so busy. We're business owners. We're bosses. We're so busy in our daily life that we don't take time to truly look at that and say, okay, what do I have to plan? What are my goals? And how do I have to plan them? How do I start with it? What baby steps can I take today? Every baby step every day, like little baby steps every day. So you have to really understand what that really does for you. If you have never done that, you will know. It's amazing when you figure out how you plan a goal, how you achieve a goal, how you have pit stops along the way, and how you look back and say, wow, I did it. Because you all can do it. It's a mindset that we have to have as women. It's a mindset to say, okay, we need to get laser focused on this goal right now. Yes, we can do this together. Absolutely, Christy. And I can tell you, finishing my classes with good grades and try to get my hair done and go fishing are my goals for this month. There you go, Kimberly. I'm telling you, that's good. You got some good things right there. Good things going for you. So, again, lay it out. Say, okay, how can I plan this? What is it that I need? What are the obstacles that can happen, right? Everything has a place and a time. And I can tell you, if you connected to God and let him drive you and let him guide you where he needs you to be and to go, it's even more so amazing, because he says, no, you don't need to do this today. There is the wants and the needs, right? And so that's where we are really, 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 having to grow. I think as women, we have to grow. We have to block all the stuff out that's not important. You probably know what I'm talking about. The things that we say yes to that really should say no to. And that's the obstacles, and that's the rocks that are hindering us for achieving our goals. So you have to be saying yes. You have to be saying yes to the things that you want to say yes to, not that somebody else wants you to say yes to. And so to hop on that, kick a goal, I want to invite you. We have a masterclass coming up on March 11th. The link is in the comments. You can register. It's normally $97. For $27, you get an amazing set of cheat sheets and workbooks to help you along with that. We will be talking more about the goals, but we will be figuring out what you really like to do in your life. What are you called to do? What is it that you want to achieve in life? It's going to be an amazing class. It's going to be March 11th. It's a Saturday morning. We will be together 2 hours, and I will be working with you. It's going to be on a Zoom call. We won't be in this group, so you need to register. But we will get together in that group, and hopefully we will get actually like truly deep where you're going, where you want to go, what is important to you, where your values are, and find that passion that excites you, that gets you motivated to do things that you want to accomplish. Because then that goal list is so much easier to accomplish when you are in it to win it, because it's going to be win-win. So any questions that you have, like I said, the link to register for the class is in the header of the live tonight. Click on it, register, get in, because there's a limited number of seats. So hop on in. I'm really, really excited. And we'll see you there. We will have next week's live. Don't miss it. We're going to have an amazing topic. Watch out for the invite. I can't wait to share it with you. But register for the masterclass. It's going to be amazing. So I hope I see you there. Do you have any questions on tonight's topic? Don't keep saying yes when it's holding you back. Absolutely, Kimberly. That's right. That is right. Gotta sign off, ladies. Can't wait for the workshop. Sign up, Christy. It's going to be amazing. It's fabulous masterclass coming to y'all. March 11th. March 11th. That's a Saturday morning, Central Time here where I'm at. It may be afternoon, morning, evening, night where you are. Any questions that you have for me, ladies? Any questions around goal planning, goal setting, anything? Anything that you have that you want to know? Oh, you are so welcome. You're so welcome, Kimberly. Absolutely. I will be posting this in the top of the group under files, so y'all have it to go with this training from tonight. If you want to rewatch it, I have it in there. If you don't have anything else, ladies, I'll send you off with the blessing, because you're such a blessing to me. And Lord, I pray tonight that you bless any lady that came on tonight, anybody that watches this in replay, Lord. I pray that you put your hands on them, Lord. Bless them, give them what they need in their life, and let them find what they are passionate about, what they value in their life, so they can be the best woman, mom, wife that they can be, and they can live a happy life. Lord, I pray that you I pray for the ones that need healing. I pray for the ones that are in devastating, catastrophic scenarios. And I pray for the ones that just need you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you so much, ladies. I love you all. I hope you have an amazing evening. And we'll see you next week.